I'm Thomas, and this is Austin, and we're a family that believes in missions. My first mission trip was in 2005. Pastor Johnny Johnson approached me, asking me to go on a trip to Venezuela. Our trip was a construction trip. Most trips with Johnny are construction trips. I was thinking that I was going to go and help them. I was going to go and bless them. I was going to do something. What I didn't realize was that I went down there only to be helped and to receive the blessings and to come back with a different look on the way that I lived, with a different look on the way that I complained, because I sure did complain a lot. I'm not saying I don't complain now, but I sure do complain less. Those people have way more inside than I think we'll ever have here.
In 2007, I went on my very first mission trip. I was in 7th grade, going on to 8th grade. We went with JSM to New York City. During that mission trip, we got to feed the homeless and we got to just do a bunch of prayer walks. I felt God work through all of us, just loving on the people, just being there for the people. And I got to see God work in a totally different way than I do see God work in church. It just reminded me that we don't serve a one-dimensional God, we serve a multi-dimensional God, that He's just able to do whatever we are willing to do for Him.
Hello, I'm Brian Clements. This is my son, Kyle Clements, and we're really glad to be part of missions. My first mission trip was in 2010. It was with a group of men on a construction trip to Honduras. A lot of times you go to missions, you don't know what to expect. Time, money, resources, and it always seems to work out. And I'm very thankful for that first time.
My first mission trip was in 2013 to Honduras. It was more of a community-based trip where we went around to the kids and we just did a VBS for them and brought them together just to let them know who Jesus is. We played games and sang songs with them. Ever since I went on that trip, I knew that I was going to want to do this for the rest of my life. And the first time that I saw Fido and Souls ministry and what they're doing down there and how they're trying to spread the love of God, it just opened my eyes, and it was just such an amazing moment for me. And for people who haven't gone on a mission trip yet, or who want to go on a mission trip, I just want to give one piece of advice, that money is never the issue of why you can't go. Never say to yourself, oh, there's no way I'm going to raise so amount of money. Just pray about it like crazy, like you've never prayed about anything ever before, and God will provide the financial blessing for you. It doesn't matter if you have this feeling in your heart that is kind of like, wow, it's almost like I have to go on the trip. You do. It's God's telling you that it's His plan for you to go on this trip and you need to go.
My name is Glenna Fingelstad, and this is my granddaughter Taylor. We're very excited about missions. My very first mission trip was in 2004. I went to Romania. We did humanitarian help there. We also delivered the message. We went to children's homes and hospitals and orphanages. The poverty that I had saw on that trip, I'd never seen to that extent before. But yet the people were so happy, and that truly did impact my life. Because of that, when I came home and I talked about it so much, it impacted my family. My children have since been on mission trips, 2 of my grandchildren, another one that's so excited he can't wait to sign up for his first trip.
My first missions trip was last year in July of 2017. We went to Jamaica. And while we were there, we did lots of ministry with children. We did VBS, played games with them, did arts, shared Bible stories, and just loved on them. That trip really impacted me because it was my first trip, and it really planted a seed in my life for missions, and I didn't realize how much I actually would love missions, and now I just want to do missions work all the time. I eventually want to go into full-time missions. I would absolutely love that. If I could get on a plane and go right now, I would. Like, I would do it every day.
If you're thinking about going on a mission trip, I highly advise you guys to go on a mission trip, just because God just works in miraculous ways whenever you step out and just use yourself for Him.
You're here, Kyle. Can I have a missions fist bump?
Sure.